So in the last class, we started the topic acid, base, and the salts. Just general introduction we started. What is an acid? Classification of an acid based upon the strength of the acid, strong acid, and the weak acid, and based on basicity of the acid. Whether the topic is clear, this basicity topic. What is the meaning of replaceable hydrogen atoms? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir. So, but what is that like bonding between each element, sir, which you have done? Like HO minus, yes, and something.
If you take this H2SO4, that is a covalent bonding.
Can you repeat, sir?
Covalent bonding. In H2SO4, it is a covalent bonding. H3PO4 also covalent bonding. Don't worry. We have the covalent bonding and ionic bonding topic in the chapter number 3 and 4.
Oh, okay, sir.
Ionic bonding will come in chapter number 3. Covalent bonding will come in chapter number 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all these are covalent bondings only. Okay. So if you are thorough in this topic, what is the meaning of number of replaceable hydrogen atoms? We'll revise that one quickly. Fast, anyone? Okay, I will itself call. Sai Charan. Sai Charan.
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of number of replaceable hydrogen atoms?
Sir, can you repeat, sir?
What is the meaning of replaceable hydrogen atoms? I said basicity means number of replaceable hydrogen atoms. Then what is the meaning of this number of replaceable hydrogen atoms?
Number of hydrogen ions.
Number of ions.
The number of hydrogen atoms attached
Produced.
to direct oxygen atoms.
Produced when acid is dissolved in water, sir.
Number of
One more.
H plus ions.
When
Produced
acid is dissolved in water.
when acid dissolved in water.
The number of, yes, sir.
Yeah, next one.
Number of
Next.
hydrogen atoms attached directly to oxygen.
Sai Charan, what is the answer? Number of hydrogen atoms directly attached to the oxygen. Fine. Suppose if you take HCOH. In this case, how many replaceable hydrogen atoms are there?
2.
Sir, 2.
Yeah, who and all will tell the answer is 2? Can raise the hands.
So I say it's 1.
Okay, one answer can keep the thumbs up. Thumbs up symbol is for the one answer. 2 answers for the raising hands. Do it fast. Oh, what about the remaining? Give me your voting fast. No problem. It is wrong also.
Sir, can you repeat?
Give your voting fast. Thumbs up is for the 1. Hand raising is for the 2. Okay, we'll give one more thing. I don't know, sir. That is which one symbol is left? I don't know much about the symbols. Singam, tell me one symbol.
Clapping.
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 Okay, nice. Don't know the nice clapping. Okay. If you
So once can you repeat the question, sir?
HCOOH is there, right?
Yes, sir.
In that, how many replaceable hydrogen atoms are there? So 1 is for the thumbs up. 2 is for, I don't know whose hand is this. Don't know answer. You can clap. Do it fast. I want the response from everyone. Aniha, Raising hand or down?
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't know. Fine. Krishna Pranav, both. How come possible? Remaining, can give the answers Akshara, Bhargav, Haniha, Swaniha, Harini, Shreyan,
Sir,
Kavya.
I gave the answer, sir.
But I can't see on the screen.
Sir, I did thumbs
Oh,
up,
sir,
sir.
I'll give it again.
Okay,
So now can you see?
I can see. Aniha, Harini, Shreyan, Modita.
I give, sir, again.
I gave, sir.
Whether these things will disappear within some time?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
this
I gave
thumbs up will disappear.
Yes, sir.
hand
But
which is
raise
raised,
hand
it
is
will keep
not
for a longer
disappearing,
time.
sir.
Okay, sorry.
Sir, you should say first raise hand, second raise hand, and third also raise hand, sir.
Fine. Actually, if you draw the structure of this, it will be like this.
Thumbs up will disappear after.
Okay. This is the actual structure of formaldehyde. Sorry, formic acid. This is a formic acid symbol, formula. So this is the actual structure. Now, can you tell me how many replaceable hydrogen atoms are there?
One.
One.
One is the answer. Because this hydrogen is not the replaceable one, because it is directly attached to the carbon. Only this is the replaceable hydrogen atom. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will draw one more thing. H3PO2. Send me the answers directly in the chat box. Send me the direct message in the chat box. How many replaceable hydrogen atoms are there in this? If you know how to draw the structure, it will be easy to identify.
So how can you say some key things that you can draw the structure easily?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, can I repeat again?
Can you say easy way to draw the structure, sir? Because we don't have idea, right?
Okay. You know periodic table, right? First,
Yeah.
in the periodic table, the first group elements are there. It will have the +1 valency. That means only one bond it can form.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Second group will show +2 valency. That means two bonds can
Two
form.
bonds.
13th group will show +3.
3 bonds.
14th group will show +4. 15th group will show +5. 16th will show +6 maximum or -2. 17th will show +1 or the -1. And 18th is a 0. Now, nitrogen and carbon is there. Carbon belongs to which group? 14th group. Yes or no?
Sir, 14th. Yes, sir.
14th means how many it can form? It has a 4 valency electrons.
Sir, 4 bonds.
It can form 4 bonds. 15th group will form either +3 or -3. 16th +6 or -2. 17th +1 or -1. Okay. Why these numbers are coming now? To fulfill the octet configuration in the outermost shell, they have to lose the electrons, or they have to gain the electrons, or they have to share the electrons. I think I'm confusing you.
Sir, 15th group is +3 or -3.
Yeah, +5 or -3.
Oh, okay, sir.
Now, nitrogen, phosphorus will come, right? So phosphorus will come in the 15th group. So compulsory around the phosphorus, there should be 5 bonds. Understanding? You don't worry about these things because
Yes,
I'll
sir.
teach you on basics again. These topics will come in the 3rd and 4th chapter actually, drawing the structures and all. So don't think
Yes,
like I'm just telling the words and going. I'll explain you from the scratch onwards again. Okay. Now if you see the phosphorus, it is coming around the how many bonds has be there? 5 bonds, right? Remember,
Yes, sir.
sulfur now how many bonds?
Sir, it's -2. Oh,
Sigma.
no, sir. 6, sir.
6 bonds. Now we check it in the previous structures. Here phosphorus is there. How many bonds are there in the phosphorus, around the phosphorus?
5.
Sir,
5
5, sir.
What about this? 5, right? I have to make somehow 5 bonds around the phosphorus. That is my target. Understanding?
Yes.
Here,
Okay.
around the carbon, how many bonds is there always?
Sir, 4, sir.
Because it belongs to 14th group. Here,
Yes, sir.
here, next one. Here,
4, sir.
4. Here also 4. It can be single bond or it can be double bond or it can be triple bond. But 4 bonds should be there always. Now, when you come to sulfur,
Sir, sulfur 6 bonds, sir.
6 bonds. Now you got the idea.
Yes, sir, I got the idea.
Sir, how sulfur has 6 bonds?
Sir, but how do we know whether it's HO or OH or all those things, sir?
Yeah. Sulfur is 6 bonds
Like,
because it belongs to
in
16th group. Okay.
Sir, how sulfur has 6 bonds?
Yeah, sulfur belongs to 16th group in the periodic table. So 16th group valency is +6 or -2. So there should be +6 bonds around the sulfur.
Okay, sir.
Phosphorus
Based on
belongs to 15th group. The valency is +5, so it will have 5 bonds.
Got it, sir.
So the valence is -3 also, right? Why can't we mine like 3 bonds? I've said
3?
that.
Yeah, 3 have to accept the electrons. It can form
Sorry.
PCl3 also, it can form PCl5 also, it can form phosphorus.
Oh, okay, sir.
It will form multiple things. Okay, so this is a completely again entirely different topic in the chemistry. If I explain it, it will complete deviation from this topic actually, acid bases. Don't worry, third chapter is there. Next chapter immediately. We will discuss each and everything clearly. Okay.
Sir, I didn't understand. Sulfur is non-metal, right, sir? How will it? Okay,
Sulfur,
sir.
when bonding with the ionic, when forming the ionic bond, it will show -2. Whenever it is forming the covalent bonding, it will show +6. +6, not 6 electrons will be shared like that.
Okay, sir.
Now, if you draw the H3PO2, around the phosphorus, how many bonds should be there?
5.
5 bonds should be there.
5.
Okay, suppose initially you have given like this. Now, already 3 H are finished. Double bond O. Is it the correct structure?
Yes.
How come?
Select. We have 2 oxygens, so
2 oxygens
So
are there.
can't we do it as triple bond H and double bond O?
No,
Why
no.
can't you do that?
Triple bond is there only, that is electron dot structure actually. Always phosphorus to hydrogen, only single bond will be formed. Hydrogen will form the duplet configuration, right? Okay.
sir, I got sir. This one is wrong. The structure is wrong. Oxygen should have 6 bonds.
Yeah. So if you take this one,
So POH.
is it correct?
No, sir.
No.
Yes, sir. No, because
how,
oxygen should have
sir?
6 bonds.
Oxygen should not have 6. You should not count for oxygen here. We'll count for the only phosphorus. Central metal atom is phosphorus, right? The central atom.
Okay.
Yes,
What
sir.
we are finding finally, how many hydrogens directly
But
attached to oxygen?
what if,
Sorry.
sir, what if I want to take hydrogen in
Your voice is
center?
Javier, your voice is breaking.
So can you
Javier.
hear me?
I can
Can
hear
you hear
you.
me now? So why can't we take hydrogen or any other atom in center?
No, because we should always consider the most electronegative atoms at the end, least electronegative atom at the center. Some rules are there again for that. Okay. Don't worry, I will teach you each and everything.
Yes, sir.
So if I start from the scratch only, it will be easy to understand to draw the structures. First, I have to explain the periodic table. Then
Excuse me,
balances.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I joined late today because of internet issues. So, did you start the new lesson?
No, we are actually discussing about the same number of replaceable hydrogens. what we discussed in the last class, but with one or two examples along with it.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay, so just you find out how many replaceable hydrogen atoms are there in this. Only one, right?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
So, but why did we take the two hydrogens here?
Where?
Like OH and
Okay. If you make like this, then why can't we make like this? You're asking, right?
yes, sir.
Because we have only two oxygens are there. Okay, we can make like this. Two oxygens usually with the two OH. Okay, just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sorry. Yeah, Kavya. Now we are taking like pH here, OH, OH. Okay. Remaining, what is left with us?
H.
Only H. But always P and H will form a single bond only. So H will add. Then phosphorus is satisfying the valency of 5 bonds.
No, sir.
Okay.
So, sir, can we take double bond with OH?
we
And both
cannot
OH
take,
double.
no, we cannot take like this also. It's also wrong. Only single bond will form with OH.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Possible structure. Number of replaceable hydrogen atom is only 1. Even though we have the 3 hydrogens here, the number of replaceable hydrogen atoms is only 1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Started with something different. Went in the complex level. That was your feeling?
No, sir.
And our structure here. So this is the structure. So number of replaceable hydrogen atoms. Yeah. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So we start the new now lesson topic.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So the base
Like,
of
can you give one more question on a replaceable hydrogen?
sure. Take the example like
So what is that, sir? On the basis of,
concentration.
sir, can you repeat again?
Concentration.
Okay, sir.
CONCENTRATION.
Yes.
Cl2 also will not form the acid. H2Cr2O7. Just do it as a homework, okay? It is difficult to draw the structure actually. Just check it in the internet and you can find out. Try it first, okay, Kavya?
Yes, sir.
So on the basis of concentration, can you tell what is the classification of acid? First one is the
Strong acid and weak acid.
no. That is strength, right?
So concentrated and dilute.
Concentrated dilute.
Dilute. What is the meaning of concentrated acid?
The concentration of acid gas is more in water.
So an aqueous solution that contains sorry, network gone. Just be on the line. Can you hear me or not? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There is a power cut.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So an aqueous solution that contains a high percentage of acid and a low percentage of water is said to be a concentrated acid. Then how they will indicate this concentrated acid? How they will indicate? Just they will mention the symbol like CONC. Okay, HCl, CONC, H2SO4, like that they will mention. Next, what is the meaning of dilute acids? Dilute acids. An aqueous solution that has high percentage of water, exactly opposite, right?
Low percentage of acid.
And low percentage of acids. They will mention like BIL. This is the basic one, concentration of an acids. So with this, we have finished with the classification of acids. Now we'll go for the base. Then what is the definition of base? Fast. This all is a simple one. Don't worry. Remaining main thing will start with the chemical properties of the acid. What is the base definition?
Sir, can you scroll up once?
Yeah.
1 minute, sir.
Yeah. Yuktasri, what is the definition of base? Yukta.
So is it like high percentage of water and low percentage of
Water. Which one?
at the end, sir?
High percentage of water and low percentage of acids.
Yes.
Okay, I'll write neatly. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the base definition, Yuktasri? Unmute yourself. Or Ujjwal. Sharanya.
So can I answer?
Wait, Mohit. I want the response from each and everyone. Udbhav. Nitya. You can hear my voice, right? First thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But nobody
Yes,
is
sir.
responding anything when I'm calling these people. Nitya, Sudhanya, Udbhav, Ujjwal, Vivek,
Sir, can I try?
yeah, Krishna.
Sir, the substances which have ability to neutralize acids.
Good. But what is the common definition? Because there is a neutralization reaction. Whatever you said is correct, but normal, based upon the taste and when you dissolve in the water.
So can I say?
We'll give chance to Mohit first.
Minerals which react with acid.
Are the substances which have a high pH, like a pH above 7.
Okay.
The substances that turns red litmus paper blue.
Okay, good. Ujjwal, what is your answer?
The acids are minerals that react with, bases are minerals which react with acids.
Okay. Good. All the definitions are correct. So simple definition is substance which has a bitter in taste. Soapy to touch. And turns
Red
red
litmus to
litmus
blue.
paper to blue litmus paper. Okay. Our simple definition is base or the substance dissolved in the water will produce the what ions? Which ions will produce in the water?
So, hydrogen ions.
Hydroxide ions.
Hydroxide ions.
OH minus ions, that is the hydroxide ions. So again, the
Carbonate.
no, carbonate is different.
Hydroxide.
Hydroxide is sodium hydroxide, NaOH is the base. Calcium hydroxide. We have the term
Calcium carbonate.
calcium carbonate is also a salt actually. Okay.
So like in a school they
So
said
what about this thing? Quicklime?
Quicklime is a base because it is a metallic oxide, right? Metal oxides are basic in nature.
Yes, sir.
When you take the calcium carbonate, we have the topic called identifying the acids and bases from the given salt. Anybody studied the topic?
no. Sir.
Okay, then I'll teach you that
No,
also.
sir.
So calcium carbonate actually is a salt actually. It is a basic in nature only, but it mostly it is a salt. Okay, what is the name of this? If CaO is a quicklime,
Slade line.
like a lime. Okay,
Lime.
based upon the strength of the bases. Can I write everything definition part or can I just explain it orally?
Sir, write it.
So based on
So please write it.
Write it.
strong base. Strong base means what? The base which completely ionize in the aqueous solution to produce large number of OH minus ions. So bases which ionizes. What is the meaning of ionization?
So removing one electron from the last shell.
No. Ionize means breaking. Suppose if it same take example of CaOH taken twice. Actually, it is a neutral, right? So when you dissolve in the water, now what will happen? It will form Ca plus 2 and 2 OH minus ions. Understanding?
Yes.
So CaOH taken twice upon dissolving in the water will form Ca plus 2 and the 2 OH minus ions. Okay.
So but when we keep quicklime in water, it will produce.
It will form the CaOH
Clearly.
twice only, right?
Yeah, sir, but there it don't form hydroxide, right? Hydroxide ion.
Hydroxide
Quicklime.
ions only will be formed. CaOH will dissolve in the water, it will form CaOH taken twice. That CaOH taken twice will dissolve in the water. It will break. Little ions will break. It will form Ca plus 2 and O2 OH minus.
Okay.
So breaking the neutral component into ions is the ionization process. Or you
Yes,
can
sir.
use one more term, dissociation. Dissociation also means what? Breaking, right? Dissociating. Both are same. Ionization or dissociation. Next one is a weak base. What is the answer?
So, but what is the exact difference between ionization and dissociation?
Both are same.
Okay, sir.
Example. Strong acid examples. Strong base, sorry. NaOH, KOH. Simply you can say now group 1 elements will form strong bases.
So francium OH, FOH.
Calcium is also okay, but actually group 1 means lithium, sodium, potassium, these things, rubidium, cesium. These will form strong metals. Strong bases, sorry.
Yeah.
Next, weak bases. Is it understanding for everyone? Aditi, Akshara, Balaji. Aditi? Aditi, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Balaji,
Sir,
is it clear or any doubts?
clear.
Bhargav, Teja. Any doubts, Bhargav?
No, sir.
Aniha, today not at all responding.
No doubt, sir.
Yuktastri. Yuktastri.
No.
Nitya. What about Nitya? Ritvik. Any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Ritvik?
Sir,
Yeah, Harini.
so now CaOH2 comes under like strong base only, right?
Yeah, strong only.
Okay.
Okay, Yukta. Vivek. Ujjwal.
Sir, no doubts.
Okay.
Yes.
Then tell me what is the definition of weak base?
The base which does not completely dissociate.
The base which undergoes partial dissociation.
Yes.
Base which undergoes partial dissociation and produce less number of OH minus ions. Okay. The base which undergoes partial dissociation produce less number of OH minus ions is called as a weak base.
Sir, is dissociation, ionization, same thing?
Yeah, ionization and dissociation both are same thing. Okay. Example is NH4OH. It's the example for the weak base. Next one, the term called as an acidity. In the base, in the acid we studied the basicity, right?
Yes, sir. So acidity is the number of uh, one minute, sir. Number of OH minus ions produced.
Very good. Acidity is the number of OH minus ions produced. It is simple. Like a base, we don't want to. Basicity means number of replaceable hydrogen atoms, right? Acidity is not like that. It is very simple. By seeing the formula itself, you can find out. I'll give you the example first. We'll write the definition of acidity. And one more thing. This acidity is different from the acidity which is caused in the stomach. It is also spelling is correct there also. ACIDATY. Here also ACIDATY. Are you understanding what I am telling?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So whenever that acidity is asking, I don't write this definition. So number of OH minus ions produced.
Sir, if they say only acidity, then I'll write, sir. If they say acidity of the base, then I'll write
Very good.
about that acidity of base, sir.
Very good. Okay. So first one is the monobasic acids. What is the meaning of monobasic?
single.
Base which produce only one hydroxyl ion.
So is it same for basicity of acid and acidity of base?
Actually, in the basicity of an acid, it will produce the H plus ions. Here,
Here,
OH, that's all the difference.
okay, sir.
Okay, example NaOH. How many OH groups are there in this?
1.
1. So acidity is 1. Now we have to tell the remaining examples. Other examples. Other examples fast.
Calcium hydroxide.
How many OH are there?
Okay, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't hear that.
You can write the calcium hydroxide here.
So one more example.
You can take the group number 1. All will form the monobasic acid only.
Sir, magnesium hydroxide, dibasic.
Now, so who will tell the elements present in the group number 1?
I'll say
Yeah.
hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, cesium, rubidium, and francium.
Rubidium, cesium will come.
Yes, sir. Rubidium, cesium, francium.
Next, LiOH. All these are the monobasic acids. Second group,
beryllium,
second twice. BeOH second twice.
barium.
BaOH second twice. All these are the dibasic. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Satvik joined late.
Sir, I got disconnected.
Connected. Bhumika also joined late. Next one is a polybasic.
Connection issues.
Sir, can 17 group element form monobasic?
Generally, 73 groups
Elements?
will form the acids. HCl, HF, HBr. Those are the acids.
Okay.
Okay. Any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Sir, is it monobasic or monoacid, sir?
Mono?
Is it monobasic, sir, or monoacid?
Monobasic acid. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Anybody has any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, what is polybasic acid?
Poly means more than 2. Polybasic Polyacidic base we are discussing, right? More than 2 H plus N are polybasic.
Okay. More than
But here we're discussing about the polyacidic. Base which produce more than base which produce more than 2 OH minus ions or collagen. Polyacidic base. Okay. Which are the bases producing more
sir.
than 2 OH minus ions? Those are the polyacidic base.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So with this, we finished about the classification of acids and bases. So next we'll study about the physical properties. Then we'll end the class because chemical properties we'll study together entire in one class only.
Yes. So can you give one example for polyacidic base?
ALOH secondary.
Okay. Sir.
OH
Yes. So group 3 will be
13.
yes, sir. Group 13 will be polyacidic base.
General properties of acids. Now you have to tell the answer. Already studied all the properties in the initial itself in the definition part itself. First thing based upon the taste is the sour taste. Next, friends, blue litmus to
Red.
red litmus. Next, acids conduct the electricity. It's very important. Acids conduct electricity. Next, acids are corrosive in nature. Acids are corrosive in nature. These are the 4 general properties of an acids. So with this, we'll end the class here. But if you have any doubts, you can ask me that whatever it is, you can ask.